And the guy's just getting all set up. No, it's not quite right. Just let me know if you know the screams in the background. Anyone just joining? Please let me know in the comments if you know the audio and the stream is working all good. Basically, we're back at this place again. Oh, fucking hell. Hi guys, so I'm outside a multi-species slaughterhouse today. I'm back at this one. They kill cows, pigs and sheep here. It's a small holder now coming out. Yep. Yeah. Disgusting farmer. Absolute disgusting farmer. Yeah. Hi to those that have just joined. I'm outside a multi-species slaughterhouse today, where they're killing cows, pigs and sheep. If you can let me know in the comments if the audio and visual is all fine. Please let me know if you know the screaming in the background. It's the sentient beings. That's the pigs on the kill floor. Just let me know if you can hear the screams in the background. That's the pigs on the kill floor. Oh, that crap. I thought fucking Beth was coming. Yeah. Yeah, if I stop talking, it's because the sentient beings on the kill floor. Oh. What have I done with them? Those that are just joining, if you can put a 1 in the chat if you're vegan, 2 in the chat if you're open-minded, and 3 in the chat if you just don't give a fuck. This place is so hidden. You wouldn't actually know it was here unless you'd either worked here or you knew it was here. They kind of hide it. Yeah, surrounded by fields. You've got private airfield over towards the back. And it's, yeah. Security at the back. They're all hiding in the hut. Yeah. There's meant to be another 4 activists today. Yeah, no one's turned up. It's just me again. Anyone got any questions? Stick them in the comments. Hi, Mark. Yeah, anyone got any questions? Stick them in the comments and I'll answer them. I think that's someone from HR. Yeah. Not as far as I know. Yeah. You join us on a cold, miserable cold and damp, miserable day. Proper cold. It's about 2 degrees at the moment. But it's set to go like even colder a bit later on. Possible sleet, snow. So we'll see how we go. I brought an umbrella. Tried putting it up. It broke. Hi, Jamie. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Anyone got any comments? Please feel free to stick them in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and double tap the screen. Security are hating it because they've got to be stood outside, just same as me. Yeah. It's, yeah. So anyone got any questions, please feel free to stick them in the comments. I used to work at Cranswick in Watton, where Cranswick itself, they gas 4,000 pigs per day. 4,000 pigs a day. So yeah, this place has had activists go in, and they've uncovered quite a lot where this place has broken quite a few laws. But it's like anyone speaks up about any slaughterhouses, the slaughterhouses try and silence them, either by sucking them on the spot, giving them a warning, or victimising them in such a way that they're sort of forced out the door. As I say, I used to work at Cranswick in Watton. It's one of the big pork producers, but they also do chickens and antipasti, so like your sliced meat and olives and stuff like that. But at Cranswick, they were. It used to be called Bowes of Norfolk, and Cranswick then took them over, and Cranswick then ramped everything up, whereby it was on the gas chamber and everything. There's plans to develop the site even further for another gas chamber on site. So, oh shit, bollocks. bollocks, don't tell me I've lost that. That's right, I just wiped the screen and it went for a little bit. Right, anyway, we're back. We've got microphone, yeah, so just let me know if you hear the screaming in the back. They've got pigs in there at the moment. But someone just parked up. Yeah. Yeah, anyone not sure, or you want to know more information like about Cranswick or things like that, please feel free to answer questions. Anyone just joining, I'm outside a multi-species slaughterhouse where they're killing cows, pigs and sheep. At the moment they've got pigs in there on the kill floor. Yeah, we'll get a little bit noisy because I'm right on the road. Where we used to stand was on the grass either side. But now they don't want anyone exposing. But as long as activists have got air in the lungs, we will expose these places. This is why Project Livestream was set up. Hi, Chris. Chris, can you just let me know in the comments if the audio and visual are all okay? I'll do a check in a minute. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. I personally didn't work on the kill floor, but I used to work on the tunnel. But I knew two of my mates that went to Cranswick. They literally did one day, and they left. They never came back. Yeah, what they had to do and what they were told to do. They were like, I'm not a number," and they just left. That's the thing. I mean, you're reduced to a number, and you go through the turnstile or a gate or whatever, and you are just literally a number, and that's all they want is someone to be like a yes man, no man, and yeah. So 100%. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, at Cranswick, it was literally 14 hours of hell. When you got to the turnstile, you had to leave your human rights by the gate, and you weren't allowed a phone on site at all. You literally had, at the time, we had a key fob, and that was the only thing you were allowed on site. Whereas I kind of bent the rules a little bit because I had my car keys on me at all times. So there was no way I was leaving. Well, I wasn't even given a locker. 9 times out of 10, there'd be like 2 people sharing one locker, and it's like, yeah, allow that. So I didn't even bother using the locker. I just used to leave my stuff at its own risk. I used to take my packed lunch in, and yeah, I had to leave everything in the car and pick it up after 14 hours. But yeah, whilst I was there, there was so much corruption going on that I used to, I had the balls to speak up about it rather than let it carry on. And because there was, I could probably count on one hand actual contract workers that were from like the surrounding area of Watton. It's probably about 5. The rest were like agency stuff, whereas they seemed to like that because if they screwed up or if they didn't want them working there anymore, they'd just like, well, yeah, we'll just get rid of you. But then there was a loophole, because if you applied to, I don't know, 4 or 5 agencies, you could be sacked on a Friday and you could start work again on the Monday. Yeah. This car's now going. Yeah, so anyone got any questions, please feel free to stick them in the comments. If I stop speaking for any reason, it's the only reason is because the sentient beings are screaming in the background. Alright, let's do a check, guys. If you're vegan, please put a 1 in the comment. If you're not vegan but you're open-minded to gain further knowledge, put a 2. And if you have no interest in gaining knowledge or becoming vegan, put a 3 in the comments. Ones, threes. Oh, it's proper cold. Proper cold. Oh. Yeah, it's just cool. Actually picked a nice day for this. These sentient beings need us all. But yeah. The wind's getting up as well now. I really want to put that down. I might have to though. Right. Let's put that to there. Coffee time. Yeah, some coffee. Fuck. Can't even feel it. Can't even feel my hands away from the coffee. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah. That's a bit warmer. That's another small holder. I only concentrate on driving rather than fucking concentrating on an activist. Fucking gimp. It's alright, that small holder was gawping at me rather than concentrating on what's going on the road. Yeah. I've got coffee with me, mate. Right, anyway, anyone got any questions? Please feel free to stick them in the comments. Fire safety at Cranswick was an absolute joke as well. Every fire door, because I learned where I was out in the tunnels. I learned where the nearest fire exit was. So if there was a fire, I knew exactly what exit to go out of. The site itself was massive, and you probably had about a good quarter mile by the time you got to the nearest fire assembly point. And the doors that I saw, fire exit doors, they were nearest to me, but I was never allowed to take them. There'd be someone from management who'd come down and then open the one at the far end of the packing area, and that's the one that would, the only one that would be opened. In the 3 years I was there, we had 2 fire drills. It's meant to be done twice a month minimum. That's all right. Right, sorry guys, I just had to refresh that. Yeah. Proper cold here though. Proper cold. There was meant to be more activists there with placards and all sorts. I put the feelers out, I suppose, about a month ago, and then double checked to see who was coming, who was free, all that. Yeah, so yeah, just let me know in the comments if you know the screams in the background. Put this on. Cool. Some of the corruption, crime track as well. I've seen people picking the meat up off the floor, sticking it back in the line, and I basically said to the supervisor, and they just went, "Meh." They couldn't be bothered. They couldn't be bothered going and finding the translator to then to sort the thing out. They tried silencing me, and it's just like, well, because they're only, all of these places, they're only interested in money. It's, down on that right hand side is biogas. They're right down the back, and right on this place, kill floors over there behind the trees. Down that one on the right, leading right down the back over there is biogas. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Fair enough. Trying to rush them in, that. Yeah. Just let me know if you hear the sentient beings in the background. You get it where it's like eerily quiet, and then all of a sudden you'll get screaming of the workers, and then you'll get screaming of the sentient beings. Anyone just joined? I'm outside a multi-species slaughterhouses. No, it's cold. Anyway, anyone just joined? I'm outside a multi-species slaughterhouse where they kill cows, pigs, and sheep. At the moment, they've got pigs on the kill floor. Anyone interested in more knowledge, please feel free to sign up to Challenge 22. It's completely free. Type it in Google Challenge 22, and for 22 days you will have help from a team of dietitians, and they will give you all the help you need. So any of your dietary dietary type questions and things you're not sure on, or just smash in as many things in as possible, and a team of dietitians will help you transition to live an ethical lifestyle. The thing is, when you know better, you can do better. I didn't know until about 4 years ago, and then I saw a documentary called Pignorant, and I saw the light and changed. So we'll have the power to end animal exploitation, because it's all built on supply and demand. So the only thing they're doing is working off money. The more money they get, because every time someone takes murdered meat out of the supermarkets, you create the demand. You take the demand away, then the supply has to crumble. And therefore, these places will become museums. They will become museums. It's not the case of being too poor. It's I'm vegan because I'm against animal exploitation of any sort. I don't go to zoos. I don't go to. I don't buy leather. I don't buy wool. I'm against all forms of exploitation. Money's got nothing to do with it. So it's. But when you buy products out of the supermarket, like pork chops, beef, chicken, all these meat products, you're the ones supplying the demand. If you cut the demand out, the supply is not there, and you can live a ethical lifestyle, and you can thrive on a whole food plant-based diet, which is cheaper. A friend of mine has got through on Whole Food plant-based, £10.50 he spent last week for the whole week, and that's rice, chickpeas, your beans, legumes, stuff like that. If you like curries, you can quite easily do like butternut squash, chickpea curry. Like your garlic, your chickpeas, and your just empty out a can of chickpeas. Keep the juice, because you can use that for meringues or anything like that. Stick them in a bowl. You have butternut squash in there. You can buy it pre-done, or you can buy Knock off the veg counter, peel it, chop it, cube it, deseed it, and drizzle it with oil, curry powder. If you like it spicy, then obviously stick more in. But throw your garlic in, but throw it in with the skin on. Incorporate it in oil and smash it on a roasting tray with grease paper on. Roast it for 45 minutes. Pull it out. Grab your garlic cloves, because you can just squeeze them, and the meat inside will just pop out, and you just throw the skins, and you can blitz it up, depending how much you want it blitzed. But add a tin of tomatoes, and you get like a real nice curry out of that. Tofu, seitan, tempeh, they're all pure protein. Whereas if you're eating murdered meat, you're eating second-hand protein, so you may as well just cut the middleman out, because all the plants grow to then feed animals. So tempeh, tofu, seitan, they're all pure protein. If you get the silken tofu, break that into a pan, add some coconut milk or some oatly cream, keep whisking it on a low heat, don't boil it, whisk it on low heat until it's thickened up slightly. In a separate saucepan or bowl, break up some vegan chocolate, darker the better, into cubes, and then when the coconut milk and the tofu has come up to a gentle simmer, add that into the bowl with chocolate and keep stirring. And you then take your can use glasses, you can use whatever to put them in. Use whatever to put them in, and you can put dry fruit in the bottom. You can put cranberry sauce, whatever you want, and you then put the mixture in of the coconut milk and that. Just pour it on top, and stick it in the fridge to set for roughly about an hour, and then yeah, you've got an emergency dessert. also at the moment, Vegan Food and Living, the magazine, has got a subscription going. 33 pound 50, I think it is, for the year. You get a free £28 bag, so that's pretty good. But inside that, you'll get the magazine with absolutely crammed of handy tips and tricks to try on cooking, like vegan. You've got various recipes as well, and each month. Yeah, each month. So that's pretty good. Just let me know in the comments if you know the screaming of the sentient beings. Here, stick it in it. Do that one a little bit. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Yeah, this place has been exposed, and I've had anyone interested in seeing this place from above, please feel free to go to Jack the Vegan Activist. Awesome guy, absolutely awesome guy. He flew the drone over this place. Just told me about an hour. We'll do an hour and a half. Yeah. It's fucking cold. Oh, fucking hell. It's getting colder. Definitely getting colder. God, my penis is like pressed on. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. How many have we got? Anyone got any questions, please feel free to stick them in the comments and I'll answer them. Screams of fucking terror. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Warmer on the hands. Yeah. Rain's eased a little bit. Yeah. As it just joined. I'm outside There's probably here on that side of multi-species slaughterhouse. Can you hear that? Let us know in the comments if you heard that. The sentient beings screaming for their lives in the background. Right, let's do another check. If you're vegan, stick 1 in the comments. If you're open-minded, stick 2. If you're a troll, stick 3. They got a truck now coming. KS68KNW. That truck was full of sentient animals. It was pigs. Pigs on that truck. Yeah, wait for that. Okay. Yeah, but that one. The only clown, mate, is you. You can thrive off whole food plant based. Which is cheaper. The end of the day, if you're doing barbecue, if you're doing your Sunday roast, you got your murdered meat. What you're then doing to it, you put in salt, pepper, spices, herbs. Whereas if you're living like lining your morals with your ethics, and you're thriving off a whole food. You're adding your spices, your herbs, your stuff like that for your curries and stuff like that. You're just taking the murdered meat out. It's not hard. At the end of the day, if you're eating murdered meat, you're fast tracking yourself to getting cancer and other forms of other diseases. Like if you're drinking baby cow milk, you're fast tracking yourself to osteoporosis. If you're eating bacon and other products like that, which is a type 1 carcinogen, you're fast tracking yourself to heart disease and others. Whereas you can have like tempeh, seitan, tofu, which is pure protein. People say it's processed, but it's a lot less harmful than eating murdered meat. And the secretions from animals, like eggs and milk and stuff. No, but it's all still part of the murdered meat. If you're eating murdered meat, then you're on fast track for cancer. added to the fact you're paying into the supply and demand, where you can thrive on whole food. You don't need murdered meat. You don't need second-hand protein. And you're not a baby cow. You're not a baby cow. Plantsville pain. Oh my days. You've been listening to Piers Morgan again, haven't you? Well, when was the last time you heard a tomato scream when you sliced into it? I'm still kept up at night from the screams I heard from Cranswick from when I went on my break. The screams of the sentient animals screaming for their lives when they're hit to come off the truck. And you think plants feel pain. My God, there's no hope for you. Yeah, I am having a 3-bean chili. I made a batch last night. And I just put cannellini beans, red kidney beans, and three lots straight in, and chili flake, a bit of garlic, lime, and just mix it up as you would like a chili con carne. And I'll probably do up some rice tonight. And you've got a decent protein packed meal. But that's what it is. That's all it is. It's an equal balance, a varied balance of your fruits, your legumes, your rice, pastas. As long as it's all balanced, it's fine. You can thrive. I mean, like spaghetti, you're looking at 28p. Yeah, chickpeas, 49p a tin. But you can get them in a big bag. You just soak them. The juice inside the chickpeas in the tin, you can use as in baking. So what you would use as eggs, you just add like aquafaba in, or you can use banana instead of the egg. It's like an egg replacement. Yeah, it's just when you know how, you can do better. Yeah, I love curries. And it's probably one of my favourite ones. I'll probably have that maybe 2-3 times a week. Yeah, I mean, keep an eye out on this channel, because I'll probably start doing like a sort of cook along type kind of episodes. So it could be like that's cooking, curry could be, but at the moment in Aldi, I believe they've got like meal prep trays. So you can get like basically 2 halves, so you can put your rice or whatever one side and your curry, lasagna or chicken curry or whatever. The other side. It's just when you know better, you can do better. Yeah, I mean, like milks. There's so much choice. You've got oat milk, rice milk, so much choice. Tesco's even do their own. It's 69p for a litre, whereas cow's milk, I don't know what that's up to these days, 145, something like that. Whereas for a litre you can get 69p of soy milk. Soy milk. So, why's it gone down like that? Right. That's the workers screaming at the sentient beings. The sentient beings don't want to die. Certain veggie ones are. If you look at this company called This, or there's one in Waitrose. They got their own range that's called Plant, or Plant Revolution. If you like tuna, it's a company called Squeaky. They do like tuna style flakes. That's really nice, and you wouldn't really tell the difference. I get that, and I put in vegan mayo, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, red onion, and sweet corn. But there's so much. I mean, like, you can have, if you used to have like shit tons of